Buongiorno. Now, that's probably not the best pronunciation, but I'm working on it. I'm working on it because I am currently taking Italian language lessons using today's sponsor, Babbel. Now, you may have heard me speak about Babbel before, but Babbel is my favourite go-to language learning app, and it's so simple and easy to use. And before you skip ahead, just listen to some reasons why I love it so much and how you can save yourself 65% off with my link in the description below. Just some of the reasons why I love Babbel so much, first and foremost, is that it's actually designed by language teachers. So you're getting real life practical conversations, and it's award-winning technology. It says that it's proven to get you speaking a language in just 3 weeks. The lessons are so short as well, about 10 minutes long, and they're so easy to fit in with your day. They're also super interactive and fun. I'll show you in a moment how easy they are to work with and how fun and interactive they actually are to use. I know that I've always struggled with languages, back in school especially. It was not my thing, but it's something I've always wanted to do and have been really passionate about, and Babbel makes it so simple and so easy. And if you don't get on with it, they even have a 20-day money-back guarantee, so you've got nothing to lose. Let me show you how I use it, just super quick. So, just due to the camera, this is going to be a little hard to focus, but I'm hopefully going to be able to show you a little bit now how this looks. We'll see if we can get this to focus. There we go. There we go. So on your screen you have courses. You can choose to switch your language at any time. I'm currently selected with Italian, which I'm loving so far. I'm just going to show you a little example of lesson 1. So you click the lesson, opens up, and you can hear it out loud. So turn up the volume or use headphones. I'm going to turn it up for you.
Ciao.
And then you can select, and I'm going to go with
Sì.
Oh, yes. And you have little pictures there, so it's super interactive.
Buongiorno.
Hello, I think that means, good day. So we're going to do that.
Grazie.
Grazie. Thank you. And then choose the missing word. So I'm going to go with Ciao Maria.
Ciao Maria.
I'm going to go with Buongiorno, Signore Bianchi.
Buongiorno, signora Bianchi.
So, as you can see, it goes on like this, and it's so fun and interactive, and especially having that audio so you can hear what you should be sounding like. I'm not quite there yet, but it's super fun and interactive, and you know, you can customise the way you want to learn. So I really, really love that, and you can fit it in with your busy day. So if you guys would like to try learning a language and get better than this girl, then head to my link in the description below and you can get yourself 65% off. And they reckon that you can learn a language in just 3 weeks. So imagine 3 weeks from now, you're going to be speaking like a pro, basically. So, good luck. Let me know in the comments below what language you want to learn, and don't forget to check out my link. Thank you so much again to Babbel for sponsoring, and I really hope you guys enjoy tonight's video. Hello guys, and welcome to this video where you'll be learning 30 different languages in just 30 minutes. I'm excited. I hope that you are. And I know that whenever I listen to any kind of language video, I find it so relaxing. So hopefully this can combine a little bit of education and relaxation. Fingers crossed. Now, before we begin, I would like to say that I am pre-apologising if I mispronounce anything. It's not meant to offend at all. I have put together a selection that I found online. I've researched the pronunciations, I've watched lots of different videos, but if I have got them wrong, then I do apologise, and obviously this is just my pronunciation as an English an English woman, but obviously that may sound different if you're American, and so on, so on. So we're going to get started, and yeah, let's just crack on. Okay, I'm going to put up, hopefully, if my editing allows me to do this, I'm sure it will, I'm going to hopefully put up on the screen the words, the greeting that we're doing, and the pronunciation. Okay, so we're going to basically be learning how to say hello, so this will get you started. Okay, so the first language we're going to tackle is Arabic, and the pronunciation of this, I think, is hopefully quite simple. So hello in Arabic is mahaba. Mahaba. Now that breaks down as ma, ha, ba, which I think is quite simple to remember, hopefully. So mahaba, mahaba, mahaba. I like that one. That's good. That's good. Okay. Next up, we're gonna try and go through these guys, and we'll see how we do for time. We may go through them twice. I don't know. But next up is Bavarian and Austrian German. Now I have Austrian heritage, so technically speaking, I feel like I should be good. But this is Austrian German, so this is German, not Austrian. So just ignore me. It's fine. Right. And this is interesting pronunciation-wise, but this is apparently Grüß Gott, Grüß Gott, Grüß Gott, Grüß Gott, Grüß Gott, Grüß Gott. What do we think? Okay, next up we have Bengali, and we have, this is how it's sort of written, Namaskar, and I think that it's pronounced Namuskar, Namuskar, Namuskar. So instead of the M-A in the middle, when I was researching, it seems to be that it's more of a M, so more of a dull sound than a light sort of A sound. So Namuskar, 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 Namuskar. Sounds nice, Namuskar. Okay. Next up, we have Bulgarian. Now, I'm not going to lie, when I saw this one, and even when I was researching, it was really, really hard to find a sort of easy to break down pronunciation. The spelling is Zdraveite. Now, normally when you see spellings of words, they can often obviously help you in how they're going to be pronounced. However, I'm still not entirely convinced, but when I was looking this up, it seems to be that the Z and the D become more of a ST sound. So it's Stravete, with the emphasis on the VE, sort of in the middle. So Stravete, Stravete, Stravete. Goodness, I'm very sorry to all Bulgarians out there. Not good. But it's fine. We've done 1, 2, 3, 4 different languages. Okay, time check. About 5 minutes. Okay. Let's keep going. Now, in Catalan, hola, hola, hola. One you may recognise. So, hola, hola, hola. Now, next up we have Chamorro. Very interesting. And in Chamorro, the hello is Huffaday, which I think, if you listen closely, sounds like half a day. Half a day. So, day, half a day. Nice. See, this language business, we got this nailed, guys. We're so pro. Okay, Chinese. Now, another one that may be more familiar. Ni hao. Ni hao. I've always really liked this, as has clearly the pigeon on my studio roof. It loves ni hao. Loves ni hao. That's how he says to his pigeon friends. But yes, ni hao. So, nice one. Now, next up we have Croatian. Croatia is a country I would love to visit. It looks absolutely beautiful, so I better get practicing. So this is more of a good day, and this is dobar dan. Dobar dan. So a bit like The Simpsons, do, and then bar, dan. Dobar dan. Dobar dan. Sort of rolls off quite nicely. I'm very sorry if this is infuriating to any language enthusiasts. I want to do well. But yes, hey, we're learning together. It's all good. It's all good, guys. So next up, let's see what number this is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh goodness. Okay. This next one made me laugh when I was hearing the pronunciations, because to me it sounded quite Australian. It sounded a bit like g'day, but actually it's Danish. And the spelling is God space DAG, and you don't pronounce the D on the end of God, so good day. But I heard it as g'day. G'day, mate. I don't know why everybody seems to think I'm Australian, but it's quite strange, you know. I don't sound Australian at all. No, that was very terrible. I'm very sorry. But anyway, good day. Next up, number 10. How are we for time? Oh, we're doing well, guys. We're doing well. I tried to plan this out. I never plan out things properly, but I think we're doing well. So, next up we have Finnish. This to me is one of the hardest to pronunciate. I did so much research, and it's not great, but we got this. So, okay, I'm gonna take this nice and slowly. Okay, hyvä päivää. Yes. Hyvää päivää. Well, it's something if you ever see a Finn. Hyvää päivää. I'd like to go to Finland. Yes. I'd like to go to all these places, mind you. Anyway. Next up we have la France, le français, eh? And now do you say bonjour, bonjour madame, bonjour monsieur, bonjour. I mean, I'm just skilled, guys. What can I say? But bonjour. So a soft bonjour. Nice. I have never been to France. No, I've never been to France. I know lots of people who went sort of on school trips. That was the first sort of experience of La France. But never went. And I mean, we didn't have an offer to go. I mean, I never went to France, and yeah, I've just never been. I would love to go to Paris. Really love to go to Paris. Not to sort of be a cliche, as it were. I'd love to go. Love to go to the Louvre, etc. But yeah, I'd love to go to a lot of sort of southern France and things. There's some really beautiful places. But anyway, sorry guys, bonjour. Right. Next up we have Irish, a bit of Gaelic. Gaelic's Irish, right? Gaelic, yes. So This again is very hard, and unfortunately I cannot do an Irish accent, so we're just going to have to pronounce it, you know, as an English woman would. So, Deodit. 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 Now this is spelled D-I-A space D-H-U-I-T. So, the D seems to be the same, and then the D-H-U seems to just be ignored, and it's dit. Oh, I really wish I could do an Irish accent. I really can't. Dear dit, dear dit, dear dit, milady, dear dit. Yes. Next up we have German. Okay. And that wasn't German accent at all. I did German in school. I mean, I did French and Spanish and German. But German, I always found just quite enjoyable as a language, because it's very hard. It's very hard, all the sounds, and I don't know, I just quite like it. But anyway, we'll have heard of this one, hopefully. Guten Tag. So quite a hard sound. The GU becomes gu, sort of gu sound. And then I have heard this pronounced differently. So sometimes I've heard people say tag as a long A, and sometimes I've heard more of a tag, guten Tag. But I think it's Guten Tag. But yeah, let's check up on how many we've done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. We're up to the halfway point, and one of my favourites. So next up we have Greek. Now again, I've never been to Greece. I've eaten lots of Greek food, and it's very nice, very nice. And I would love to go to Greece. All different parts of it. Love to go there. But I particularly fell in love with Greece after watching The Durrells, which is a TV show, but it's about Gerald Durrell, the man who wrote sort of all the animal books and stuff. But so I've always wanted to go to Corfu. But yeah, very cute. Very cute language, and it looks so warm and friendly. Anyway, sorry guys, it's Yasu. Yasu, which I think sounds so friendly and just warm and nice. Imagine seeing someone over a nice sort of square. Yasu. I just really like it. So we have reached our halfway point. This is extremely exciting. How are we doing for time? Can I have a little look? We've nailed it, guys. We've nailed it. Oh my god. Doing so well. You're doing so well. What's been your favourite so far? Let me know below if you're still awake. Now, are you ready to move on to the final 15? Yes, okay, great. Well, let's crack on. Now, again, another favourite, a favourite followed by a favourite, mainly because of Friday Night Dinner, another TV show about a Jewish family who come together every Friday for dinner. Very funny, and yeah, they are always saying shalom, which I just love. It just shalom. So it's sort of pronounced in a way how it's spelt, SHALOM. The A becomes more of a U sound, I think, so sh rather than sha. Saying that, I have heard people say shalom rather than shalom. Seems to be, depending on where you're from, how you say it. Shalom. But yes, I like it. Shalom. Nice. Okay, next up we have Hindi, one that we may recognise as well. Namaste. Namaste, which is such a lovely word. I really like namaste. Just instantly calming as well. Anyway, next up we have Hungarian. Now, that is very true to my roots because I am part Hungarian. So I discovered recently, actually, I'm also part Greek, Hungarian, Austrian, Welsh, lots of different things. But anyway, my mum's always saying I have Hungarian hips. I don't know. Anyway, now this Hungarian actually is famously one of the hardest languages to learn. The hardest languages, and I would love to learn it. My grandma was Hungarian, and I would love to visit Hungary one day, and I would love to be able to speak the language, but it is famously extremely difficult to learn. So the spelling of this is JO space NAPOT. Now, apparently the J becomes a Y, and we go Yornapot. Yornapot. I think I sound more Japanese, I'm not gonna lie, but Yornapot. Yornapot. Sounds, if you listen very closely, it sounds like you own a pot. You own a pot. You own a pot, basically. You own a pot. I'm sorry to all Hungarians. I'm very sorry, Grandma. Sorry. Anyway, next up we have Icelandic. Oh goodness. Okay. I love the way this is spelled. Goodness. So interesting, so much more interesting than English, you know? Anyway, apparently this is Góðan dag, which is very similar to Guten Tag. Góðan dag. So this has, don't mean to offend anyone, what looks like a D, O-D, but apparently this is more of a than sound, so a TH. So Góðan dag. Góðan dag. Góðan dag. Góðan dag. Yes. I feel like sort of Icelandic, I was going to say Finnish, but maybe not so much, but Icelandic is quite hard sounding, more like German, but anyway. Now, next up, I believe this is Nigerian. I hope I'm right in saying that. I remember saying it. But this is, the language is Igbo. So this is very interesting. I love sort of learning new languages like this. So this is Ndiwo. Ndiwo. So the spelling is NDE-EWO, and apparently it's pronounced Ndiwo. Ndiwo. Love that. Ndiwo. What a great name for a language as well. Igbo. I love that. Igbo, I think my favourite so far, Igbo. What other one did I like? Chamorro. Yeah. And I mean the Bulgarian, just for the sheer difficulty level. Anyway, Finnish. Okay. Next up we have Indonesian. And this is spelled SELAMAT space SIANG. And apparently this is pronounced Shulamashen, which sounds lovely. Shulamashen. So nice. So it becomes quite of a sort of flow rather than broken up into two words. So the beginning of the word, the SE, but seems to become more of a shoe sound, which is really interesting because if I was just reading it, I may pronounce it Selamat Siang. That's how I would pronounce it if I read it. However, after listening to many pronunciations of it, it seems to be Schulamaschen. So, yeah, how interesting is that? Schulamaschen. So the S-E-L-A becomes the Schula. We lose the T off the mat, becomes ma. And then the S-I-A-N-G becomes more of the shen. So Schulamaschen. Look at us go, look at us go. Okay. Next up we have Italian, Italiano. Now if you'll have watched the beginning of the video, you'll know that I'm learning Italian with Babbel. Very exciting indeed. I have been to Italy. I was going to say a few times, but I think I've been twice. But I've travelled around to different parts. So I've done the Amalfi coastline, so sort of Naples and Sorrento and Positano and Capri, and can't even think. And then on another trip did Lake Garda and Venice and Verona, I think. Anyway, sorry, I digress. Ciao, bella. I love going to Italy because I love people saying ciao bella to me. It's very nice. Oh, ciao bella. Stop it. Anyway, ciao. Nice, short, sweet, simple. Next up we have Japanese, one that again many of us may recognise as it's sort of quite a well-known thing, I think. Konnichiwa. Really like saying that. So kon, I, chi, as if you're about to say cheese but you stop yourself. Chi, wa. Konnichiwa. Well done. You did that well. Next up we have Korean, a little trickier. I tried to break this down as much as I could. It's quite similar to the spelling in my opinion, but this is 안녕하세요. Yeah, it's getting better, right? 안녕하세요. So we start off with 안녕, 안녕, 하세요, 안녕하세요. Next up we have Latin. Look at us, looking all smart. I always feel like whenever someone says they sort of know Latin, it's just so smart, you know? I'm very envious. But anyway, again, I feel like all my references to language are coming from TV shows. It's that bad. However, I really used to like a program. Oh, what was it called? Plebs. And it's very funny. If you haven't seen it, I highly recommend it. But there was a character in it called Grumio, and the landlord, he was called Landlord, and it would always say "Salve Grumio," and he'd say it in a very like British accent. He'd be like "Salve Grumio." It was very cute. Anyway, salve. I've heard this as salve as well, like more of a W sound. I think it's salve, sort of as it looks, but who knows? Next up we have Lithuanian. We are on to the last few guys. Oh, this is exciting. Okay. So this one, another S, is sveiki. So the V in this, it's S-V-E-I-K-I, becomes more of a W. So sveiki. A little bit tricky, I think, but yeah, sveiki. Cool. Next up we have Luxembourgish. I love this. Just like the word Luxembourgish. That's cool. And this is moyen. 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 This is M-O-I-E-N. The I has the accent. And it's a moyen. Moyen. Rolls off the tongue quite nicely, I think. So, the final three. Are you ready? Okay. We have Maltese. And this is a fun one. Bongo. Bongo. I love it. I love it. Bongo. Which, no offence intended at all, makes me think of Pingu. Pingu. Bongo. That's Pingu's friend, clearly. Anyway, last two. We have Persian. Salam. Salam. Nice and simple, short and sweet. Salam. And last but by no means least, you guys know that I love Poland. I love it. I went to Warsaw. It was a joy. I loved it so much. I would like to go back. It was a delight. And Czech. 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 It's quite a sort of condensed sound, so it's difficult to space out. But so you sort of have to merge your words together. Czech. Czech. But there we go, guys. Oh my goodness. We have managed to learn 30 different languages in just 30 minutes. That is crazy. That is crazy. What a productive 30 minutes we have had. That is so exciting. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I really hope you found this fun. I'm going to try and list all the languages as well in the video description for you, so you can have a little reference all at once and follow along. As I say, I'll try and pop them up in captions as well on the screen as we go along, but if that fails, they'll be in the description. Anyway, thank you guys so much for listening. I probably should have learnt some ways to say goodbye in languages. So for now, let's just say goodbye, and I hope you enjoyed. And please let me know in the comments, what was your favourite new language to learn? Nice, nice. What was mine? I feel like I should pick one. Shulamashén. Yes, Shulamashén. Anyway, goodbye guys. I really hope you enjoyed. Please give this video a like, and let me know in the comments what was your